Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by UNC Pembroke.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I am so excited to be at UNC Pembroke, and I'm joined by Chancellor Cummings. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Good morning.
I know you're very busy, so this is much appreciated.
Yeah, it's a very important topic, one of my favorite topics, UNC Pembroke.
Let's talk about it. So, you guys are often described as a hidden gem here, but tell me a little bit more about the history.
So I think we are a hidden gem, but I tell people I like to change that to say it's a hidden opportunity. And a lot of what we do today is influenced, Katie, by our history. So March 7th, 1887, about 20 years after the end of the Civil War, 7 American Indian men get together. And they have this audacious idea that they wanted to ensure that their students, their children, and they talked about the next 7 generations, had the access to education. They were befriended by a local legislator, a gentleman from Red Springs, Hamilton McMillan, white legislator who had just been elected. And I admire Hamilton because politically, the best thing he could have said at that time was, I don't want to get involved. This is not something I want to do, but he didn't. And so he went to Raleigh, and they came back with $500. In 1887 is a lot of money. So $500 with a charter to establish a school. And I like to note that we're the 3rd oldest public institution of higher education in North Carolina. Now, NC State was chartered on the same day, but they were later in the day. So we're claiming 3, they can have 4.
All right, I like that.
And so anyway, that whole concept of the importance of education in a person's life started then, and it continues to permeate all that we do here at UNC Pembroke. And we do focus on the individual student, the importance of education and what it can do for any given individual. We talk about changing lives through education.
I love that. And you guys have been experiencing a lot of growth.
We've had a tremendous good amount of growth, not just in numbers. We're just shy of 7,700 students. But for a long time, we were at the 1,500, 3,000, went to 6,000, and then recently in the 7,500 to 8,000 range. So that's a good amount of growth. That's undergrad, grad as well. So we've grown not only in number, we've grown in our infrastructure here on campus. You're sitting in the beautiful Thomas Hall. James A. Thomas, a member of this community, member of the Lumbee tribe, who went away to Los Angeles and became very successful as a commercial realtor. And Jim has never forgotten his roots, and he has a close tie. And so over the years, he has been very generous to us. So long story short, he gave us a good amount of money, as well as the North Carolina legislature, to build this building. And so beautiful building, and it's really one of our focal points of the campus. And you can see through the window that we're looking at some of our remodeling that we're doing with our athletic department. We're redoing our men's baseball, redoing our women's softball fields. We've put artificial turf on the intramural field. So a lot going on. I have to give a shout out to our North Carolina legislators. I would say over the last 10 years, well over 200 million, probably close to 250 million additional dollars that our legislators have put into this campus because they believe in its purpose. They believe of what this campus can do for southeastern North Carolina in terms of changing the trajectory.
I love it. Well, if somebody is watching right now and they want to get in contact with you guys, learn a little bit more information, where's the best place for them to go?
So if people want to know more about our campus, first of all, we encourage you to come visit. We have a beautiful campus, and we spend a lot of effort and time to keep it that way. We're very proud of our campus. But you can go to our website, uncp.edu/apply, and just check out the website in general and get a lot of information.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by UNC Pembroke.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by SC Needs Help. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I have the treat of being joined in studio by Philip from SC Needs Help. How you doing, man?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great. All right, tell me all about what you guys do. This was founded in 2018, but it's really turned into something much bigger.
Yeah, SC
since
Needs
then.
Help really started as helping out the flood victims. In the big floods of 2018, we started off with a warehouse and just getting gear for people and equipment and food and non-perishable items that they needed, and it's morphed into something much bigger than that. And now we're just trying to help people year-round, not just when there is a big event.
I love it. Adapting to whatever people need.
Absolutely.
At the given time. So what's on the docket?
In March, it's a great event, raises most of the money for the year. Our president, Andy Kemp, just does a really good job at it. He's a barbecue connoisseur, and so he kind of created the event, and we started out raising money for people in need, and now we use this event to fund our entire year.
So give me kind of an idea of what you guys do with the funds that you receive.
Well, just in the past year, we've adopted 50 kids from the Angel Tree program. So we're going to take care of 50 kids for Christmas 2023. And we have sent a family to Disney. Their father passed away unexpectedly. We sent the family to Disney. We purchased a vehicle for somebody that was in need out in Conway. So we just, whatever we can do to help, there's little things that you can do to help people to change their lives drastically. And as a community, we're able to do that as a team.
What has been the most memorable moment for you?
I think for me, the first smoke out at the boathouse was for Andre Pope. And Andre was diagnosed with cancer, and he was able to enjoy that event before unfortunately he passed away. But he was able to be there, shake people's hands, and see the event in action, which I think that is really, that's really important. Just a very special moment and a life-changing moment for me as well.
I was going to say, if somebody's watching this right now and wants to help out, wants to get involved, how can they do that?
Go on the web.
Welcome to Epic Discounts. I'm brand ambassador Farron Hip. Our first deal will help beautify your domain. This is the Clover by Joe Stonewash Cotton 3-piece duvet cover set. If you're getting a jump start on spring cleaning, don't forget to check your linen closet. Get out with that tattered and old and in with the fresh and new. This 100% Stonewash cotton set is super soft and features lace trim for a delicate touch. The lightweight and breathable material ensures a comfortable night's sleep, while its high-quality construction ensures long-lasting durability for everyday use. And cleaning is hassle-free because this is machine washable. It's been seen as high as $100. Today, you get it for $24.99. And next up is the Remington Pro Luxe Hydra Care 1-inch Cool Mist Flat Iron. Get silky straight hair with no added heat damage. It's possible with this flat iron. One look and you'll see this straightener is different. Cool Mist is applied to hair as you style, and the result? Well, sleek results in one pass and 4 times more hydration than hot steam. And for even more healthy hair goodness, the ceramic coating transfers micro conditioners onto hair to help preserve moisture balance. It's ready to use in just 15 seconds and features 5 heat settings. These have been seen as high as $100. You can get this from Epic Discounts for $24.99. And who doesn't like to save space? You can with the Food Saver Space-Saving Food Vacuum Sealer. Save money, time, and waste less. 3 big goals with 1 deal. Check, check, and check. With the Food Saver Space-Saving Food Vacuum Sealer, there's no more throwing food away because it went bad too fast. This vacuum sealer removes and blocks oxygen from the bags, keeping your food fresh up to 5 times longer than ordinary food storage methods. Plus, when you vacuum seal portion sizes, you can have meals ready to go. Take out enough food for 1 or feast for the family. We've seen these as high as $120. You can get one for $39.99. And finally, the pièce de résistance, this Calphalon Select space-saving 10-piece stainless steel cookware set. There's a reason Calphalon is known for its excellent craftsmanship. The durable construction evenly distributes heat and allows you to brown, sear, and saute with consistency and confidence for years to come because it's backed by a 10-year warranty. It also has comfort grip handles that make lifting and moving a breeze. Plus, it's oven safe up to 400 degrees and dishwasher safe for easy cleanup. One of our favorite features, this set securely stacks to save 30% more space than its non-stacking counterparts, making storage simple. It's compatible with most stovetops, including induction, gas, electric, and glass. These have been seen as high as $340. You are getting this 10-piece set for $159.99. So scan the QR code to get this and all of the products here today. That's it for Epic Discounts. We'll see you next time.
Go to WBTW.com Marketplace to find epic discounts.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, guys, welcome to Georgetown, South Carolina. Today I'm at the Gullah Museum and I'm joined by Beatrice. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Let's get into it. I was walking around looking at all the different things you have in here, but can you kind of put into words what the Gullah Museum is all about?
The Gullah Museum is about advocating, educating, and preserving Gullah Geechee culture. So at our museum, we like to show how the Gullah Geechee are connected to our African heritage.
All right, so what are some of the things that people can come and look at here?
Okay, so well, I think one of the most popular things for people to look at is our bottle tree, our quilts. One of our featured items here are our story quilts, and our story quilts tell the story of the Gullah Geechee people.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more.
So we have behind us we have our Michelle Obama quilt, and that quilt shows Michelle Obama's heritage from Georgetown, South Carolina, and starting from her great-great-grandparents to her grandfather, and how she's connected to Georgetown, South Carolina.
There's a lot to learn here. I think it's one of those things where you have to really walk around, and you guys have the knowledge too, to where you see these pieces of pottery. There's so much history behind it.
Yes. The pottery is great because that is our connection also with the indigenous people of America too, because the Kalana ware was made by African Americans and the indigenous people.
And we were talking about this earlier, but the actual history of this museum, how did all of this come to be with your family?
Okay, so actually the museum was founded by my parents, Andrew and Vermel Rodriguez. It started out as just like a shop, and then my mom realized, oh, this really isn't a shop. It's a museum, and we're teaching people about the Gullah Geechee people, so let's just expand on it. We are just a one-room museum, but we pack in a bunch of history and culture about the Gullah Geechee.
Okay, tell me about Lorenzo Dow Turner.
Okay, Dr. Lorenzo Dow Turner is considered the father of Gullah studies. He's important because he's the person who got us first recognized as a culture and a language. His most important work, of course, is he was able to prove that Gullah was a language because Gullah is a Creole with, it's an English-based Creole with African vocabulary. We have 30 different African languages in our vocabulary. We also have French and Spanish, and it also includes African syntax and grammar. So that was really important because people before that thought we were just talking gibberish or baby talk or broken English.
But not at all.
No, it's a full language.
That's so cool. Let's talk about food too.
Oh God, Gullah Geechee food. Man,
what can you say?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of food that people think of as low country food is actually Gullah Geechee food, like she crab soup, shrimp and grits, red rice, chicken plow, chicken bog. I mean, we can go on and on about Gullah Geechee food and its influence in American culture and Southern culture.
And music as well.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I mean, music, the Negro spirituals that were first recorded were all recorded in Gullah Geechee communities in Georgia and South Carolina. Some songs that people think of as just, regular songs like the song Kumbaya, that is a Gullah Geechee song. And
I did not know that.
Yes, and it was, the first recording of it was in 1926 of a Gullah Geechee man in Georgia.
Wow.
Michael Row Your Boat to Shore, that's a Gullah Geechee song.
Yeah, very cool.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.